Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camelia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. I'm here today to make some quick journal tags and pockets. I'm going to make the tags with a pocket and then another tag to put in the pocket, if you get what I mean. And I'm using this paper stack from Die Cuts with a View. I saw Fiona, who is Miss Paintalot, make a mini album with this paper. The album was gorgeous, the paper was gorgeous, and I had to buy it. I bought it from Amazon. It was £15, but at the moment it's running at about £9. So if you want it, grab it now. That's a right bargain. I'd have bought two if it were £9 though, and then I really wouldn't have needed that much paper, would I? Anyway, that's the stack. Mariposa, Die Cuts with a View. I'm not going to flick all the way through it. I've taken out a selection of my favourites, and yeah, we're just going to make the tags and pockets by strategically cutting these up. Yeah, so I'm going to grab my big chopper. Shall I, or shall I use my... Tell you what, I'm going to use my rotary trimmer. Yeah, I'll use my rotary trimmer. Fits on the desk a bit better without me having to knock a camera all over, doesn't it? You can use any trimmer you want. I'll swap to my little one when I've cut the height down. Right, so I'm going to start off by chopping this in half. I like to work... These are 12 by 12, so I tend to like to work in 3s and 6s when I'm using 12 by 12 papers, or 8s and 4s. Yeah, getting a bit mathematical there, aren't I? So that's now 6-inch high, and I'm going to make these tags 3 inches wide. Did I even do that straight? I've no idea. They're straight enough, aren't they? Straight enough. So this is how I normally do it, yeah. Go down to 6, then that one's going to be 3 inches, and then you go down to 3 on your last one. Yeah. So I've now got 4 tags that are 3 by 6 roughly. I think my cutting left a lot to be desired there. I didn't go lining things up brilliantly, but I've now got 4 tags. So I'm going to use those as bases. Let's get the other papers out. I love these plain ones, but I don't think I want them for today. What I want now is I want something with a bit of glitz and glamour. Look at these. How gorgeous are these? And that one, oh, look at that. I think I want to use that as my pocket. I really do. To put on my tag. They all go together lovely, these papers, so you can't really go that wrong, as she says. Right, let's cut this. So I'm going to cut this one down to, if I cut it down to 9, my other bit's going to be left at 3. It's just easier. So I've cut that down now to 3 inches. Yeah. I should have done it the other way, really. Then my butterflies wouldn't have been sideways, but we don't mind them being sideways, do we? Not at all. Right, my tags are 3 inches, so I'm going to cut these down. Because I want to put tags that you can fit a lot in, and I want to put little foldy flappy bits on the side, I'm going to cut these down to 4 inches. Yeah? And I will be left with 3 pockets that will fit lovely on my tags. You'll see how it works in a minute. I think most of you already know exactly what I'm going to do. So that's enough chopping for now. Look at that, look at that. That's just, oh, it's to die for. Right, I'm going to grab my little scoreboard and I'm going to start doing some scoring. So, these are going to be my pockets. Yeah, they look wider, but I'm going to, yeah. The tag's 3 inches wide, the pocket's 4, so I'm going to go and score at ½ an inch on either side. Got that right way around. Now I have. So score ½ an inch on either side. So I'm scoring there at ½ inch and 3½ inches. Then I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to score at ½ an inch on the bottom as well. I'm going to grab my skizzers. I know I had them out already. And I'm just going to do that. I'm just angling the corners. And I'm going to cut up to the corner, turn slightly and cut again. Right, you can now decide if you want to put a thumb notch in the top I think I'm going to do today. I've got my 1-inch Fiskars punch. I prefer to line it up on the white side. It's not distracting then, and I can get it in the middle better. Yeah, I'm going to line, can you see that as well? There are marks on the front, but I use these. I'm going to line those up with the edge, so that when I do the others, I'll get roughly the same size circle. So there we go. Fold that, and fold that. Pop it on there. There we've got our tag. Then we can make other tags to go in. So I'm going to go ahead and do these other 3. So we'll end up with a set of 3. So score on the half, the 3 1/2, turn it and score at half on the bottom. If you're really good, you can, we'll do it this way. You can do all 3 and then cut them all at the same time, but that's a bit risky for me. I tend to make mistakes doing that kind of thing. So, pop the scoreboard out of the way. So, just cut. I hope you can see these creases. I'm zoomed in, but not too far. And there we go. There we go. And the same on this last one. These are really quick and easy to make, and if you've got loads of 12x12s hanging about, it just gets them used, doesn't it? Now I've folded all those 3, I'll come and score them all at once. You could do a little mass make of these, couldn't you? Grab my bone folder. I should have punched the notches first, but it doesn't matter. I just find it easier to do that before these are scored. You can go ahead and decorate them with something else, but when you've got papers like this, it's so not necessary, is it? Right, let's... I was just thinking, this punch I've got, it's easier to find the middle when I've already turned the edges over. But you might have a different brand punch. Now we've got bits of paper everywhere. Right, these I'm going to angle the tops, and because I've now bought one, and I've still not gone and put something on there, you know, to make it easier, but I have moisturised today, and my hands don't seem as slidey, and yeah, if you watch my tutorial on this, you saw that I kept dropping it because my hands get quite dry, and it's really weird how smooth and shiny they go. Right, this is the tag punch board, so I'm going to lift that up. Can you see that's going to cut my tag angle off? There are letters all the way up here. That's E. I'm going to do these at E. I seem to like things at E when I use this. We've got the little... And yes. Right. My subscribers watched this, and one of them said, would it not be easy to use this towards you? And I'm still not sure. Yeah, I think I'm trying to be a bit heavy-handed there. So I'm going to turn it over, line it up with E again. Oh, away, perfect, wowzer. I'm going to do the same with these other 3. You can chop these corners off however you want. I'm just being fancy. Because I bought this, I've got to use it. When you're doing loads of tags though, it's really good. It's quicker to do this than line up a card. Because I used to do it by lining a credit card or debit card or loyalty card up with the corner and then cutting. But I do find this a little bit easier now. I've decided which way around to use it. So we now have 3 tag shapes. We have 3 pockets. I'm not even inking these, they just do not need inking. They're so gorgeous without ink. And I'm going to glue them on. We're going to use our, that one again. I'm going to use my tacky glue. I've took the metal cap off. It's really good if you only want to put a tiny thin line on the metal cap, but I was finding it restricted this glue a little bit too much. and I can be quite, I'm going to glue that. I'm going to put glue on the sides, then I'm going to flap the bottom bit over. Just make sure you get it up to your corners. You could use tape for this, but you can sometimes find that things will catch when you put them in and out of the pockets, or get stuck if they're in there for a while. There we go. And I'm going to pop that on the bottom there. There we have one tag with pocket. I think that's just so cute. Look at it. You don't need to do anything else to that because that paper's so gorgeous. Now, as always, that goes under my mat to stay flat while I do the next one. It's very handy to have quite a large mat on your desk for that. I've seen Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah sit on things. Well, she doesn't sit on them. She just puts them under her leg. But no, that's not going to work for me. Yeah, they'd be squashed beyond all recognition if I did that. So I'll just stick them under my mat. That's it. I've even forgot how to hold my glue. I've literally only I've had a day off crafting really, because I didn't do anything yesterday afternoon and I've not done anything this morning, and already I've forgot how to hold my glue. I've forgot how to use my tag punch board. Can you imagine if I had a week off? I really would. I'd have to start watching beginner videos. Right, so that one's going to go under my mat again. I think you get it with this now, don't you? You get the gist. It's a really good way to use up those cute, gorgeous papers. And these are going to go, well, at least one will go in my butterfly journal that I'm working on at weekends and putting videos up at weekends for you. Well, that's doing the actual journal and the pages, because I've already done lots of butterfly projects that will go in that. Because butterflies and roses are my two favourite things. And because I've been collaging doing my junk mail journal that's also going up on Tuesdays, and we got one on Wednesday as well this week, because I promised 2 on the Tuesday, didn't get it done, so I'll put it up on the Wednesday. And I'm sorry if you watched that and you missed part of the binding. I was gutted that my camera went flat. It's because I paused it too many times, getting Asda shopping in, sewing, doing all sorts. Right, I'm going to pop that one under. So we know our tags were 6 inches high by 3 inches wide. So I want to make some tags to go inside now, and I'm going to use the same gorgeous papers. I'm going to make the tags a little bit smaller than that. I think I want the tags 5 inches high by 2.5 inches wide. So bring these lovely yummy papers back, and I'm going to grab a ruler as well. So I want a 2.5 inch tag. That's it's not going to get enough of that gorgeousness on there, so I'm not using that one. About this one, I'm going to lose too much gorgeousness. I don't know what's going to happen here now. I may end up doing some tags with this one. Could I really got that glittery? We could cut it and see. Yeah, grab me trimmer back. I'm just going to cut one strip. I really want to know what a 5 inch by 2.5 inch tag is going to look like with this. So I cut it at 5. I'm only going to do one strip and then I do 2. Yeah, what am I like? I'll cut it again. I'll cut that at 5. It's a cute little tag. Let's see what it looks like inside one of the pockets. It's been drying for longer. I quite like that. You know, with something glitzy on the top, some frou-frou. I think that's going to be lovely. So that is going to be one of the tags. Let's see what other paper we've got. It's under chopper. It's under chopper. Right, I'm sure I can get some out of this. I'm beginning to wish I'd done bigger pockets now, you know, I really am. I think I could get a lovely tag from that top bit. Yeah, I do. So where am I going to cut this? That would make a nice tag. This bit on the bottom would make a nice tag. I'm going to cut that whole side off because that's going to make two lovely tags. I can see me making some larger pockets and larger tags with this. This time I am just cutting the 2.5 inch off the side. We could stretch it to 2 3/4, but I don't want to lose that butterfly's wing because he's going to be on the next lot of tags. We'll do 2.5. Stick to plan A, woman. Sometimes plan B, if you've not thought it out properly, goes horribly wrong. Right. Woo, I can't pick it up. Oh yeah, that's going to be a gorgeous tag. Let's cut that to 5. Yeah, I like that. We've got the full butterfly on there. And the top's a little bit crinkly, but I'm going to cut it off and make a tag shape. Let's see how much of that border we get on if I cut this to 5. I'm going to lose it, aren't I? I'm going to lose it. It's going to be on the bottom completely. Let's see what going from there to the top does. I'll lose some flower, but I want that on the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to cut a smidgen of this off top. And then I'm going to cut this down to 5 again. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted that different colour on bottom. So we've got 3 tags there now. I'll move these papers out of the way so you can see them. I don't want to distract you with too much gorgeousness. And let's get the tag punch board back out. I want a smaller... Look what I did. I didn't even put that in. A nightmare. I want a smaller bit at the top. We used E for the top of the pocket tag. So I think I might go down to... Oh, mind you, this tag's not as wide, so it's going to cut less off. I'm going to go up to F and see what that looks like. I have got a full unboxing and look at this. I don't think it likes to cut the... Do you know, I think by cutting glitter I might blunt this blade. We'll see, won't we? I didn't put that high enough up. Look what happens if you line them up at different ones. You get different... Put that back on F and have another go. Yeah, it doesn't like cutting the heavily glittered paper. I need to do the other one again because I did it so wonky it just isn't true. You have to be a bit quicker. That's better. So I'm going to line that up at F again and cut these 2. Yeah, that's better. You can buy spare blades for these, but you won't want to be buying them all the time, would you? I know I wouldn't. What I would like to see this have is some kind of sliding gauge there, so you can put your tag in the correct place. See, this is what happened last time. That is very small for my big chomper fingers. And I discussed putting something on it. And then I never got round to doing it because that would have required having a memory and remembering to do it. Right, so here we have 3 tags. You can also use this to punch a hole, by the way. But I want to punch a bigger hole than this punches today. I'll show you the size hole it does with that piece. If you've not seen it, it just does that tiny one. Excuse me, I want the bigger one. So I'm going to grab my crocodile to punch my holes. Because these shiny tags need some shiny. Yeah, they do. They need them holes in the top. Rivets. Right. Again, I'm punching it from back because I just find it easier to line it up when I'm looking at the plane and not being distracted by all the yumminess on the front. I mean, if I'd planned which tags I were going to cut before this video, which papers I were going to cut, I'd perhaps got some different, well, I would have got some different tags. You could put something on those. That would be lovely with one of the My Porch Prints butterfly stamps. Oh, wouldn't it? It would, or you could put one of those on front there. But like I said today, I'm not decorating. It's a very simple video. I want to put holes in the top of these as well. So I'm going to be brave and put all these together. I did the others separately, but I'm going to be brave and do these all at once. Ooh, could go horribly wrong. Oh, we did it. And I'm going to grab some of my gold. I'm going to use my shinier gold ones because I think it goes well with the glitter. Doesn't it? Yes. So we just need to put rivets in all these. That's not gone all the way in. I need to squeeze that more. That's better. Oh, that's gone out. I don't like these shiny gold ones. They're too soft. They're going wonky. They are. Has that even gripped? I don't think so. So I'm going to grab my pliers and do a bit of surgery on that. Which pliers shall I get? I haven't got as many to go at since I did some for Tania at Tatty Treasures. It's not a bad thing. I'm just going to squash that. I've shown this once before, how to get a rivet out if you put it in really rubbishly. Just squeeze the back together and then eventually it'll pop on out. Yeah, I don't like those rivets. I'm going to go back to using my others. They're still gold, they're just not as shiny and they don't go misshapen. They're going to get binned. I used to buy these packs of mixed colours on Amazon and they used to be really good quality, and the quality of them has just really gone downhill. And the Draper ones as well, which is, Draper is supposed to be a well-known trusted brand. So hence I've not put those in my Amazon storefront because the quality is not up to my standards. And if anyone does ever buy anything through my storefront and thinks it's rubbish, please let me know, because sometimes you don't know if they've changed quality, do you, or whatever. But these are working much better. I have got these listed. These are black spur ones. You used to be able to get those in Poundland in UK. You may still be able to, but last time I were in they didn't have any, but that is a year ago. I think they're like £1.99 these, and a pack lasts you forever. Right, I think there's just one more to do. But yeah, the last ones of those I bought way too soft. Right, that's my 6 on. So that's 1 tag, 2, and 3. All we need now is something in the top of them just to set them off. And what I'm going to use is something I was going to use on my junk mail journal and didn't. I've got this twine with a gold thread running through it. I've literally had that longer than I've had my kids. I did remember where I got it from. I got it from wholesalers in Leeds called Country Baskets. They're not just wholesale anymore. If they're still going, they're in danger of going out of business during lockdown. They opened up to the public and you could buy online. So, Country Baskets. I haven't got a link. I've not looked for a while. If I remember, I will put the link in the description. Right, so I'm putting string on that. And I think I might put a little bow with some other twine on that. I've just randomly cut a length. I always tend to... I'm a bit of a more rather than less kind of girl when it comes to putting string and things on. Because I always think you can cut it down. When I sell a journal, if somebody don't want quite as much ribbon or string on as I've used, they can cut it off and use it on something else. So I like that. I don't know whether that gold thread is even showing up It's really nice. And then on the top of there, shall I go all floofy and use a bit of eyelash trim? Grab my eyelash trims. Have I got any gold in there? No. Have I got any gold in the bigger bag? No. I only sell it. Why would I have any? Why? Why? Why would I have any eyelash trim in gold? Have I got any other colours we could pick out? I've got some of this. You know what? I'm going to use this. I'm just going to use this. Exactly the same. I'm going to cut a length off and I'm going to tie it in a bow. I don't want anything taken away from the golden glitz on these. Yeah, on the tags. So I'm just going to tie it in a knot through the hole and put it in a little bow. Like I say, you could decorate these up further at a later date, but I just love this paper. Sometimes I struggle to decorate loud paper as well. You've got to find that perfect thing, haven't you? But I love that one with the butterfly sticking out. Then you take it out and you see all that other yumminess. Happy with that. Got some more string. Yeah, I'm going mad with that, and when it's gone, it might be gone. I might not be able to go anymore. But yeah, if you're in the UK and you want bits and bobs like this, yeah, country baskets. I used to love going there. It was in a big old mill. Excuse me again, that frog's back. Yeah, I think they're floristry wholesalers mainly, and they do some crafty bits. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'm glad I stayed with the string. It's got more of a cohesive look, hasn't it? It's just butterfly city, isn't it? But you know how I love my butterflies. So there we have it. Some really simple tags with more tags. I've not done any inking, because you could stick that on your page on there, and you could put even another tag behind. I think that would look really good. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you at the weekend with my butterfly journal again, and in the meantime I should have another video up tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.